Welcome back to Tom's Life. Today's Sunday special is Chinese beef stir fry. So the ingredients you need is beef mince, 1 onion, garlic, ginger, 5 mushrooms, green beans, 1 beef stock cube, salt and ground black pepper, dark soy sauce, Oisin and Jasmine Rice. So first step, we're going to prep all the ingredients. So first step, we're going to prep our mushrooms. So you're going to chop them down the middle, and then you're just going to slice them into pieces, moving your fingers out the way. You want nice thin pieces. So what you're doing is you just keep chopping them down the middle and then slicing them. It's up to you how fast you like to chop and your speed. So I'll show you one more time. And then you're just slicing them. Just like that. You're going to get the bowl here. You're going to place all your mushrooms in. And then you'll finish off doing your mushrooms. So next step, you're going to get your green beans. And what you want to do is you want to lay them out on your chopping board. And you just want to trim the ends. Just like that. And then you get them back together. And you see how big they are. And then you just chop them down the middle, like that. Then you get a little bowl, and then you place them in like that. And then we place these in at the end, because they won't need long to cook. They will cook from the steam. The next step, we're going to prep our garlic. You'll get a garlic bowl. You want to take 2 garlic cloves off. You first just want to trim the ends and peel all the skin. Then you'll finally dice this into little pieces. So you're now going to place your knife on top. Press down pretty well, so it's still together. Then you're just going to slice it one way. Turn it around and just finally dice it into little pieces. Always remember to move your fingers out the way. It's up to you how fine you want to have it. And then you're going to get a little mixing bowl. You place all your garlic in. And then you do the same with your other garlic clove. So next step, you're going to prep your ginger. You'll cut half the ginger off if you've got a big piece. And what you want to do is you just want to start slicing it like that. Then you put a few to one side, and then what you want to do is you just want to chop it into little pieces, and then you bring them all together. And you're just giving them a good fine chop. Always be careful with your fingers. It's up to you how fine you want it. And then you get your bowl with your garlic. And then you'll finish off doing your ginger. So next step, we're going to prep our onion. You're first going to chop your end off. I like the flatness, so it's more easy to chop. Then you're going to chop it down the middle. Then you put one to one side. Then you want to trim the other end. And you want to take 2 layers of the skin off. Just like that. So once you have peeled your onion, you just first want to slice it off all the way through, so it stays intact. And then you want to turn it around, and then you just want to start slicing it, so it all goes through. Use your knife to go through the onion if it hasn't gone all the way through. Nice pieces like that. Then we're going to get our bowl with our onion and ginger. And you place all your onion in, and you'll finish off doing your other half. So next step, I have boiled the kettle and put some hot water in a medicine jug. You open your beef stock cube, you place it in, and what you want to do is you want to give that a stir with a fork so it evaporates. Just break it down and give it a good stir for a few minutes. This will give flavour to our dish. So you're just doing this for a minute or two. So next step, you're going to switch on your hob. You want to set it to high. You get the pan, you place it on the ring. Just give it a minute before you add in some olive oil, and then you'll fry your mince. So you now put a little bit of oil in. Once you get the wooden spoon, and just give that a little bit of a stir so it doesn't stick your pan, and then you'll start frying your mince when it starts to get nice and hot. Now you want to place your mince in. So when your mince now in your pan, nice and sizzling, you want to start breaking it down with the wooden spoon. So you're just doing like a chop action, so this has got colour on it. So you're just breaking all your mince down. Will take a few minutes, so it's nice and fine. Just keep turning it, so it all gets nicely coated in the oil. Just be careful it doesn't splash you from the heat. This is 5%, it's got a little bit of fat in it, but that's up to you how much percent of fat you want in your mince. So you just keep breaking it down. Now you want to add in your onion, garlic and ginger to your mince. Get that all out. This will give flavour. You give that a little bit of a stir in so they go nice and soft. 2 to 3 minutes. So they bring out flavour. And so you can smell them and go nice and golden. And then we add in our mushrooms. So you're just carefully getting all the way around the pan, so it gets flavour in. The spices from the ginger and garlic and our soft onions will give nice flavour to the base. So as you can see, our mince and spices are nicely cooking for our Chinese beef stir fry. So what you're going to do now is you're going to get your mushrooms You're going to place them all in, and that will give flavour to the dish. You just want to give these a little toss for a few minutes so they start to soften. Then you add in your stock and green beans, and then to give it a nice gold dark colour, we add in some dark soy sauce and Oisin Sauce to give it that nice dark colour. And then we'll season it, and then you can add your rice, your jasmine rice, into the pan, so it can be like a one pan dish, or you can do that on the side. That's optional, but you will start to smell all the flavours from the pan. Now you want to get your beef stock and pour all that in. And you also want to get your green beans. You place them in. You give this a little bit of a stir. And then what you do is you're going to add in some dark soy sauce and Oisin sauce to give it that nice dark flavour. And then some salt and pepper. And like I said, you can do what you want with your rice. You can either put your jasmine rice, you can either place it in the pan or put that on, or boil that and put that on the side. And if you've got people who are vegetarian, you'll take out the beef mince and buy some corn mince so you can do the same recipe. Now you want to add in a few splashes of dark soy sauce. That'll be enough. Now you want to add in a squirt of Oisin. Just put a good squirt in. Give that a little bit of a stir so that gives flavour. And then in a minute we add in some seasoning, salt and pepper. So you're just going to give that a little bit of a stir for another minute. We've already dropped it down to low, and then we add in some seasoning, and I'm going to add in my jasmine rice into the pan so the rice can cook into the sauce and all of your filling. But like I said, that's optional. Now you want to add in a bit of seasoning. Start it off with a bit of ground black pepper. And a little bit of ground salt. Shake that all off your hands. Give that a stir. And then in a minute I'm going to add in my jasmine rice to the pan. But like I said, that's optional how you want to serve it. And then you put the lid on so we cook our jasmine rice from the steam, and let all the marinade cook into the rice tin. So as you can see, our mince and sauce is nicely cooking. Now you want to get your rice. You want to pour enough in. That's like half a bag, and you just give that a little bit of a stir all the way round. And then what you do is you put the lid on so the steam can cook your rice, and finish off doing your green beans and let the sauce marinate. But like I said, you can also serve the rice on the side. So you're just going to give it one final stir like that. We've just lowered it. And what you're going to do is you're going to take your wooden spoon out. you're going to place your lid on top so that can cook and simmer for 10 to 15 minutes. Keep stirring it often and just keep an eye on it. So as you can see, this is how I made my Chinese beef stir fry. I hope you liked this. Keep hitting the like button, share and subscribe, and thank you.